Hello and welcome to Walks to Nowhere. You join us taking a look at the beautiful Crofton Arch, and we're staying at Crofton Hall CL, which is a 5-van site at Crofton just outside of Carlisle. Obviously the weather was quite beautiful, but this site for us was a lovely find. It's beautifully cared for. There are just the 5 pitches, water and electricity on everyone, and they're very private. This is the walk to the shower block and the loos. Let's bear in mind that this is a CL site. We only paid £24 a night, including electric. So don't let's get hung up on the fact that got to walk all the way over there to the showers. We didn't find it a problem. We liked staying here. It was peaceful and very easy to get to Carlisle. And I'm waffling now, so I'll stop. But just look, what's not to like?
And it's our bus, boom.
No shots of Carlisle city centre. It's undergoing some renovation work, which we wholeheartedly applaud, but our visit that day was a little bit noisy. There was lots of machinery about, lots of fencing about. We didn't see it at its best, so we'll be back to have a look when that's finished. Not a criticism at all. It was just a little bit too noisy for us, so we decided to go to the cathedral area. This cathedral area, on the other hand, was lovely and peaceful, as well as being quite beautiful, and we really enjoyed a stroll round. It calmed us down a little bit. We're not city people, we struggle sometimes in the busy places, but we make ourselves go in so that we remember how to cross a busy road and how to behave in shops, etc, etc. Anyway, the cathedral looked really inviting, so we thought we'd go in and have a look, and we were so pleasantly surprised to find that there was actually no official entry fee. They did suggest a £5 donation, and we did make a donation, but there was no real pressure, and the people that were in there handing out leaflets and just generally being their staff, I guess you'd call them, they were so friendly and nice. It was a really, really pleasant experience. The architecture is absolutely gorgeous, and this is from someone who thinks Lincoln Cathedral is pretty good. Just generally, all round, jolly nice visit. I do recommend that if you've got some time to spare and you want a bit of headspace, go there. It's well worth the effort. Welcome to Carlisle Castle. This castle has dominated the Carlisle skyline for 900 years. It was one of the most besieged castles in England, and it guarded the wild and dangerous western front of the Anglo-Scottish border for hundreds of years. Although the earliest incarnation of it as a fort dates back to Roman times, today it hosts the Cumbria's Museum of Military Life, and up until 2006 it was the administrative headquarters for the King's Own Border Regiment, and also until 2019 the county HQ of the Duke of Lancaster's regiment. Once we paid our entry fee, which is English heritage, we were free to wander the grounds and buildings to our heart's content. It seems to be pretty much access all areas, but we did note that access did mean a lot of steps and narrow winding staircases. Nonetheless, we thoroughly enjoyed our visit, and hopefully I've done it justice with the filming. It's at this point I need to put a correction in there. Actually, it was Mr. Happy that did most of this filming, so if it's not done it justice, we'll blame him. And here we are again, the next day, another direction. We caught the bus to Maryport this time, we fancied going to the seaside. Now I know what you're thinking. Maryport. Not the most elegant and possibly salubrious place on the coast. Well, no, probably not. And looking at the boats here, but these are working boats, you know, the ones that have actually got engines in them. It didn't come across as all that special, but actually, as you'll see in a second, when we got down to the marina end and then eventually got to the beach, it was really okay, and we really did enjoy our afternoon by the sea. I'm glad that we decided to come out here. We thought we'd been before to Maryport, and we clearly haven't, but I do think we'll come again. Up here on the right hand side there is actually a campsite, but also, as you'll see a bit further on in the video, you can actually take vehicles down to the beachfront, and I would love to go and spend a day down there in the van. That's one for another day, but beautiful blue sky, sunshine and the sea, and a view of Scotland from the beach. What's not to like? You can just see that white dot in the distance. That's the car park that runs down to the beach.